So next online here, we have two wonderful people, and perfect segue here, Joe. I know about them because they have a veterinarian hospital. We actually are blogging on each other's websites. Dr. Josh grew up in Tucson, spent some time working in New York, and then came back to Arizona in 2003 to purchase North Scottsdale Animal Hospital. Today, he manages the hospital's daily operations, but also participates in local community by sitting on the board of directors for Healing Hearts Animal Refuge and partnering with the Foothills Animal Rescue and other rescue organizations in the community. Dr. Josh has 3 kids, 2 dogs, and lives in North Scottsdale. Jen Sosno is his wife and handles much of the marketing efforts, and together they make a great team. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I'm so glad that you're here. Tell us a little bit about North Scottsdale Animal Hospital and how you have incorporated social media into your business.
Well, having recently revamped our entire website, we've come to realize over the last several years that clients are far more connected to their phones and to what's going on around them, both as a way of finding information and contacting us. So in revamping our website, we've decided to really incorporate a lot of different social media avenues, everything from WordPress blogs to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, even Instagram posts, pictures that we post to Pinterest, as well as YouTube videos. And, it's really helped communicate with our clients. At the same time, we found that, the information that I make available to my clients about things of a veterinary nature are actually researched and sought after by people from all over the world. So it's really become a great tool to connect with our clients and help our patients.
It is really neat because you do provide a lot of information that people are looking for, and there's not many vets doing it. Why do you think that they aren't, and how do you see it really separate you from the rest?
I don't know. In the end, I think what I try to do is take the questions that are posed to me on a daily basis and provide answers to, probably a wider audience than I would reach, speaking to an individual client. I think that we try to take the approach that there are a lot of questions that can be answered and don't necessarily need to be answered at a very high technical level, but need to be answered at a very basic level so that people understand, what risks are around the home, what risks that might they face out hiking with their dog, and at the same time answer some of those silly questions which sometimes people are a little bashful in asking, but nevertheless need to be answered to help keep owners educated.
That's great. Could you explain to us how your business would be different if you didn't have social media? Like, I see that you guys post these great pictures of the puppies that you're helping, or sometimes the homeless dogs that, might end up finding their way to your office. Different events. I found out about the Foothills Animal Rescue, actually. They're our next guest, but we had heard about, the event that you guys did with them last week. How does that help you get your message out, and how do you think it would be different if you didn't?
Well, I think, first and foremost, I think that the most important thing is it helps us reach, a wider cross section of folks that might not be aware of what we have to offer. Whether those are folks in the rescue game and the rescue world, or potential new clients looking for new veterinarians, people who've recently moved to the area, or perhaps even people who are just looking for an alternative source of advice. So it's definitely helped us reach a wider audience, and at the same time, it has actually helped us establish connections with local rescues. As you mentioned, Foothills Animal Rescue is a group we're working with now, and because of those relationships, hopefully it increases our profile in the community, and people can gain some confidence in the fact that yes, we are a business, but we're also there for the benefit of their pets and our patients.
Yeah, and Bella, I think one other thing is, without the social media aspect, I don't know how we would reach the clients short of calling them individually like in the olden days, or
the olden days,
sending them a letter to their home, or maybe an email. But a lot of times emails don't get read right away, and everyone's kind of checking their Facebook status and their posts, and it's just it's so easy and it's so free. And I think that's another great thing about it for small businesses is unless you're putting ads and sponsoring ads on Facebook, like a Twitter post or a Facebook post is usually free, and it's a great tool for small businesses that don't have a huge marketing budget.
So Jen and Josh, this is Joe here. How are you guys measuring the impact of it? I know the potential out there, in terms of getting your message, in the hands of your audience. But what metrics do you sort of track on a regular basis?
On a weekly basis, I look at I should say the scores from Google Analytics with respect to some of the AdWords campaigns that we run, and we have Google Analytics tied into our webpage as well. I look several times a day at our WordPress blogs to see where people are, referencing our information from and what they're most interested in seeing. And at the same time, you have these online review sites, things like Yelp, that also provide feedback in terms of, where people were looking at your site, when they're looking at your site, and whether they're, deciding to click through after reading reviews of your business to look at your website and learn more about you. So we try to use several sources of information in addition to the feedback we get from clients when they come in to see us.
It's amazing.
And I do look at the Facebook analytics. We don't have thousands of fans on Facebook, but we do have a nice group that is very interactive and likes to comment and like and post and ask us questions, and it's been very fun.
It is quite amazing what you can find out through Google Analytics, like who's accessing your website, from what device, for how long, all that kind of stuff. So that's fantastic. I just think so highly of you both for choosing to use social media as much as you do, because, from a consumer standpoint, not even a partner in crime here, I love seeing what's going on in your hospital during the day. I love getting the information about the medical side of pets, and not just the cuteness and the cute little stories that maybe I share from pet sitting, and it's really awesome to also be able to go back and forth, to have you as an expert that's actually physically online there, ready to help and give your opinion or your expert advice to people. So I think it's fantastic, and I think that many vets should follow in your footsteps, because clearly it's been a huge success for you guys. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about the social media component?
I think one of the things that, we look towards is, I think, increased connectivity with our clients. I think that now most of our clients these days have phones and, of course, mobile apps to go with those phones. And I think that, into the future, we'd like to look for ways to use, mobile technology, mobile apps to communicate with our clients on a real-time basis, and at the same time give them the ability to, access information through our systems and do so, obviously, securely. I think that's an evolution that we look towards over the next few years, but I think it really would increase that level of connectivity and perhaps provide us an edge with respect to, some of our competitors in the social media arena, if they really could have that one-on-one connection as well as that and be part of our general audience as they currently are.
I love the way you think. It's so innovative, it's so forward-thinking, and you're so ahead of your league.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Tell everybody how they can access you, either virtually or face-to-face.
Well, they can find us online at nsvet.com. We have our WordPress blog is North Scottsdale Vet. On Twitter, they can reach us at Dr. Josh DVM.
And Facebook
and
is
North
NS
Scottsdale
Vet.
Animal Hospital, or NS Vet, but they can reach us at Facebook at North Scottsdale Animal Hospital.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time and coming on the show. Again, it's North Scottsdale Animal Hospital, nsvet.com. That's Dr. Josh and his lovely wife, Jen. Thank you for being on the show. This is Bella Vasta with Social Views with Christina Wagner here on this beautiful Saturday.
Want to experience the next generation of contact lens comfort? AccuView Oasis brand contact lenses provide crisp, comfortable vision all day long. It's almost like wearing no lens at all. Now available from Dr. C at Tempe Eye Care Associates, 7511 South McClintock Drive in Tempe. 480-967-4910 for details.
Prescription required. Rare but serious eye problems can develop. Ask your eye doctor for important use and safety information or go to AccuView.com.
to everybody yet. Why do you want to go so soon?
You know I don't like driving at night. The lights on oncoming traffic and reflections are just awful.
I'll drive back tonight. I have my anti-reflective lenses with me. I don't have that problem.
Works for me. Let's get some more food.
Later that same evening,
Okay, everybody, smile for the camera.
Wait, I need to get my glasses off. They always reflect the light and I don't